Hello and welcome everyone. This is Sharif Raga from Dahua Technology, Middle East and North Africa. Today we will discuss a very interesting topic, which is Dahua UAV that will provide the solution for inspection, especially when it comes to projects or law enforcement support and so on. So allow me to go through the presentation and kindly note that Wastecam, which is the sub-company for Dahua, it is the company that is providing the UAV. So if you go to dahuasecurity.com, you may not find the UAV that I will discuss about it today. You may find only the anti-drone solution, which also we will discuss later on. So please, let's go to the presentation and check what's going on with the solution and what are the products and the options that we have, especially when it comes to UAV or unmanned aerial vehicle. Okay, so before we go any further, we need to know some terminologies and to have some idea about what are the different. This is not all the unmanned vehicles terminologies, but this is just to give you an idea what we are talking about today. The UAV that Dahua provide is under the category which is unmanned aircraft systems, which is a type of the unmanned aircraft system, which is UAS. Today we will discuss about the unmanned aerial vehicle, the UAV. Some of the people, they call it drones, but generally drones are the small form factor of the UAVs. Sometimes it's for civilian use, or sometimes they use it as a toy. But when it comes to the industrial use or the military use or law enforcement use, we call it UAV because it will have a big size and sometimes it will have a strange form factor. So we have the UAV and we have the UCAV, which is the unmanned combat aerial vehicle, and we have UGV. In Dahua, we have UGV, which is the unmanned ground vehicle. Most of the time, you will find the UGV in the firefighting solutions, which is the firefighting robots, which is mainly based on UGVs. For the USV, which is unmanned surface vessel, we don't have in Dahua USV, but we have in Dahua UAV and UGV. Unmanned underwater vehicles also we don't have, and it will be also the same as remotely operated underwater vehicle. But what we have in Dahua, just to confirm, it is the UAVs and the UGVs. So for you to have an idea what is you should concern, I mean what is your you should take care to really understand about the UAVs, especially when it comes that if you have a project and there are some requirements and you need to know what you should carefully take from the clients, especially when it comes to requirements, and what you should consider for the specification of the UAV. We have 5 main concerns. Also, of course, there are other factors that we need to consider, but if we will take the top 5, it will be the range and the flight time. Let me note here, the range and the flight time. Range, which is the distance that the UAV can serve. Flight time, the time of the flight itself. As an example, if the UAV will go for 40 minutes, it's different than a UAV can go for 3 hours, as an example. But of course, the flight time and the flight range, this will be based on the environment itself. So if we have high wind, the UAV have carrying heavy payload, so the flight time and the flight range, it will be depend on the environment itself. So autonomy also, it's something that we need to consider when it comes to UAVs, especially that UAVs will be having different technology when it comes to autopilot and obstacles, avoidance, and so on. We will discuss this down the road. And payloads, because why we need to have a UAV? We need to have a UAV to serve a specific matter or to support for a specific reason. So mainly UAV itself doesn't make any sense to have a UAV without a payload, and Dahua is providing a big portfolio of the payloads. You can go to our website and check the payloads, and also I will give an example about the payloads that we have, especially that those payloads can help you when it comes to inspection or monitoring and so on. Communications, which is the communications technology that the UAV have. Most of the drones or the normal drones or the small form factor UAVs, which is for civilian use, not for industrial or military, it will have a normal or unsophisticated communication modules or communication technology. But for the industrial use UAVs and for the uncivilian UAVs, it will be having a sophisticated communication modules, and we will explain about it. That right now UAVs can use satellite internet like Starlink, and can use 5G technology, and all this can be customized based or according to client requirements. So you shouldn't be worried about communication modules, and you shouldn't also be worried about payloads, because all this can be customized based on the client requirements and how big is the project. So the solutions that we provide will give you the chance, as an example, to support for the infrastructure monitoring, like power line, pipeline, and solar farm, and so on. And also it will give you the chance to do industrial inspections, like that will serve you for asset management and so on, and also construction sites that can do surveying, site mapping, and so on. And also it can give you the chance to have law enforcement support, like first response. If there is something wrong in a specific area, which is you will not be able to reach the area in a smooth way, drones or UAVs can give you the chance to do this as a first response, for you to evaluate the situation and send the proper support. For different use like agriculture and delivery and so on, UAVs can help you with this. And we have more than 8 models that can help you with different solutions that you can provide your clients. Why Dahua is taking care about drones or UAVs? Because UAVs having expectation that the market share for UAVs worldwide, not only for Dahua, globally and from different vendors, can reach up to 37.9 billion USD. That's by 2027. This is expectations, which is it will be considered having a big influence, especially when it comes to physical security and physical security support. If we will divide the areas of UAVs that will give support, almost 24% for security and law enforcement, and media and entertainment, they are using UAVs up to 23%. like filmmaking and video blogging and so on. And also for property and construction, it also have almost 20%, and for energy use, power stations, pipeline inspections, and so on, almost 15%. So if we will check how big or how important the UAV can be used, especially when it comes to physical security, it has a big portion of support that we can provide for big physical security projects. A lot of parameters that we should consider, especially when it comes to choosing the correct UAV for your project or for your client. The most important part, which is the classification and certifications that you should consider. Of course, you will never be able to provide your clients with the products. If we are talking about UAVs, you will never be able to provide that product. If the client required a specific certification, you need to comply. So you need to understand what kind of certifications that your UAVs has, like CE or Anatel or FCC and so on. So you need to consider checking with your clients what kind of certification he need, and check with the vendor what kind of certification that he can provide. And also important classification for, especially when it comes to UAV, which is the C-class certification. And this is mainly concerning the weight of the UAV itself. So if your UAV is less than 250 grams, this is a C0 class. If it's between 250 grams and 900 grams, this is a C1 class. In Dahua technology, we don't have C0 or C1. We provide C2 and C3, which can reach up from C2, C3, C4. It's the UAVs that weight more than 900 grams and can reach up to 25 kilograms. So in Dahua we have C2, C3, and C4. And also you should consider complying with the relation between the weight and the open OPEN category, like A1 and A2 and A3. And also you need to be aware that A3, it is the category that the UAV shouldn't fly near people. It should fly far from the people. So most of our drones, almost all of our drones, are A3 and A2 category. So shouldn't fly near, people. This is just review for, or more explanation for the weight and the class that you should consider, like A1, A2, A3, and the weight related to the classification. And also you should consider that there are many of the UAVs that privately build, which is customized according to the client requirements. The weight of the UAVs might exceed 50 kilos or 80 kilos and can go beyond this. So you need to consider the classification of your UAV and the client requirements. So for the industrial application, especially when it comes to UAVs, we are talking about different solutions that we can provide. We can provide solution for public security. We can provide solution for forestry and forest fire prevention and other nature projects. And also we can provide solutions for electric power, like power stations, inspections, and solar energy farms, like big projects. We can provide UAV solutions to serve with such projects. Mainly, we are targeting the user pain points, like the user, he don't want to do manual inspections because he don't have, sufficient manpower, or it's dangerous to do the inspection by humans. And also, clients that do have issue with accuracy, UAVs provides high accuracy, especially when it comes to reporting and inspection. So if your client is having issue with accuracy, we can help him with that. And also, for natural disasters, most of the law enforcement now, they are using UAVs with different form factors and for different purposes. For also law enforcement, we can provide support if, as an example, we have a highway and there is a big accident in the highway. Even the law enforcement, they cannot reach with normal vehicles, or they have to walk, or they have to send a helicopter, as an example. UAVs can be first response and can help, to be fast response to the incident, because it's easy to operate, and also it will be easy to start and initiate and send it to the site of the incident. Big projects like high power or high voltage transmission lines, also using the UAVs. And if you watching from the beginning, I played a video for different type of scenarios that we can help with. And in the past 8 years, most of the client requirements was that they need support for time, which is the night time. Most of the UAVs, before using the thermal cameras and the ultra low light cameras, was having issues serving at night, when it comes that there is no light. Now UAVs are equipped with payloads that they have dual spectrum, like optical ultra high definition video cameras, and also thermal cameras. And we will see now what are the examples of payloads that we can provide. So the advantage of applying UAV support in your project, you will be having efficient inspection, you will be having intelligent analysis, because now we are talking about artificial intelligence algorithms that can help you with people recognition, AMPR, object recognition, a lot of support that you can get from the UAVs with the help of the artificial intelligence. And also unified management. Now UAVs can be managed from the same exact platform that you are managing your physical security product, like as an access control solution or video surveillance and so on. UAVs can give you the panoramic vision all the time. I mean, you don't have to use only one UAV. You can have a bunch of UAVs, and you can make a schedule with dock station, as we will see right now. Accurate reporting and accurate positioning with RTK modules, and also automated jobs. You don't have to worry if you are using docking station. You don't have to worry about manpower to operate the drones. Just configure the docking station, as we will see now, and the docking station will handle the UAV. And now we don't have an issue with day and night surveillance, because, as I told you before, we have the optical vision and we have the thermal vision. And the advantage, and to take advantage of the flight to get the scene quickly, I mean, the first response can be with UAV. It's the easiest and the fastest response you can give to your clients. Yes, we have a question from Mr. Mazen. If we have the platform that can help you with 3D modeling, we have the payload, and we have the software that it is also can be customized according to your need. So we have the payload that can give you the 3D modeling, and we have the power to support you with customization if you want to make 3D modeling. And by the way, we are cooperating with third-party 3D modeling company. Even if we need to do a 3D modeling or mapping for a location, we have a big affiliation with powerful 3D modeling companies. So don't worry about this. So when it comes to UEV system, you need to consider having a good idea about four things, which is the aircraft itself. You need to consider the aircraft and what is the payload of the aircraft, because this is the very important part. If you have just a UAV, just the aircraft, and you don't have the payload which should support you with what you need, so the UAV, it will be just a toy with you. It will not help you it will not support you. There is a big relation between the payload and what type of support needed from the UAV itself. And also you need to consider about the management software. So we provide the platform that will handle the docking station, and it will handle the UAV, and also it will get the best out of the payload itself. And of course the remote controller, which will give you the chance to operate the UAV. And we need to consider having a user-friendly controller, because most of the time, if the operator find out that the controller itself, it's very hard to use and not easy to operate, it will give the operator hard time to support, with UAVs. So if we will or have a short discussion about UAV inspection as a networking scheme, now you have the command platform or the command control center. You have the command platform in the command control center, and you will be able to send your tasks to the UAV docking station, which is the docking station. It is the device that will give you the chance to help the UAV to do unattended takeoff, automatic takeoff and automatic landing and automatic charging and so on. And we will see that the docking station, it will give you the chance to be having full automatic operation for the UAV itself. So as a networking scheme, the command platform will send data and receive data from the UAV itself, and for the task execution, it will be directly from the docking station. But as a common platform, it will be able to communicate with the UAV directly, and also it will be able to communicate with the docking station. Most of the time, the command center, it will be far away from the docking station. You don't have to have a docking station very near to the command center or the command control center. You can have a command control center, as an example, in Abu Dhabi, and the docking stations are located all over UAE. Maybe one docking station in Dubai, one docking station in Sharjah, and so on. So you will be able to control the docking station from Abu Dhabi. So all this is controlled by the command platform, and you will be able to schedule your tasks and monitor the performance of the UAV from the command platform. For the inspection networking scheme, in that point, you can add remote controller. So you will be able to manually control the UAV to do the takeoff, and also to manage the mission itself. And also you can use the docking station with for the inspection, and also you can use the remote controller. And Let's not to forget that we mentioned about the communication technology that we can provide as a 5G to send and to receive the command or the control command for the UAV. You will be able to receive the video stream through 5G. So just to recap, the control can be done with Wi-Fi, and receiving the video stream can be done over 5G. Why we need to do this? Because now we have ultra high definition video payloads, video cameras as a payloads that needs high bandwidths for video transmission. So Wi-Fi sometimes will not be enough to receive a 4K image, and sometimes it will be 8K video image. So we need a high bandwidth that 5G can provide, especially when it comes to long distance video transmission. As a business flow, we can provide, the modeling, the modeling camera. As I told you, Mr. Mazin, we can provide the modeling camera, and we can provide the infrared camera that can do temperature measurement and so on. And also we can provide the data analysis software that it is directly related with the algorithms implemented in the payload itself. We can provide the intelligent identification, like object identification or object recognition algorithms, and we can provide artificial intelligence based functions like people recognition, object recognition, automatic number plate recognition, and so on. And of course, you will be able to receive push notifications that will be used as a management feedback to feedback the management platform, and also can generate maintenance reports. As a UAV inspection architecture, we will be having 5 layers, which is the mechanical layer itself. The mechanical layer, it's the hardware itself, like payload, the UAV itself, and the docking stations, and so on. As an access layer, we have the optical communication, we have the Web of Things. I'm not talking about the IoT, the Internet of Things. I'm talking about the Web of Things, which is the layer that take care of communication protocols and the communication between the IoT device, itself. Yes, we provide object tracking. Yes, Mr. Mazin. And data chain and the wireless network, this is for the access layer. For the data layer itself, as you can see, we have task data, status data, and we have the video data and device data. All these data we consider it as a data layer, that all this will be implemented and it will be used for the business logic layer itself. If we have a managed platform for the UAV and the docking station, and if you will be having a big common control center that will have a common screen, we have the ability to provide you with all this, and also you will be having the automatic management platform. For the application layer, which is the scenario itself, lots of scenarios, you name it, we can support you, like the mining, sites. If you are having a blast site that it's very hazard to monitor it with humans, you need to have monitoring with UAVs. And for surveying and mappings, also we can support personal security, fire disaster, or forest disasters, and boundary protection. Most of the time for monitoring borders, it's very hard to monitor borders by humans. It must be done by long-range thermal cameras or long-range UAVs, which is industrial UAVs. So the core technology that we can provide, or the what's good about Dahua UAVs, we are having autonomous flight technology, high accuracy autonomous flight technology that can provide intelligent object recognition, and also to confirm intelligent object tracking, and also autonomous map localization. For as an efficient endurance, we have a high reliable avionics system that will provide the UAV itself intelligent and reliable avionic capabilities. It will be able to avoid obstacles and manage the flight itself. And we are also having a high efficiency power system that UAV is equipped with it, that can provide for the UAV the long range possible that it can have. And also we have the payloads that can provide you with ultra clear image, like up to 8K, ultra high definition image, 8K, which is 32 megapixel resolution. And we have the flight control system, and also the payloads having different capabilities of PTZ, that it is now we have the artificial intelligence based optical image stabilization that will provide you with a high clear image when it comes to image or video stream. During the flight itself, you will be having a stable video stream. And for communication network, we have different type of communication modules, and also it can be customized based on the client requirements. We support 4G video transmission, we support 5G video transmission, that it can provide you with a long distance video transfer. So for industrial UAV that we have, we can have a 15 kilometers high definition image transfer, and also the UAVs can carry a payload up to 10 kilograms and even more, and flight endurance up to 59 minutes based on the model of the UAV, because we have UAVs can fly up to 3 and 4 hours. And by the way, all these specifications can be customized based on the client requirements. If you have a big project and you will order more than 1 or 2 to 3 drones, we can discuss about customizations and how we can help you with customizations. Infrared obstacle avoidance system, which is based on Dahua technology, the infrared technology, and the radar, wave radar, which is the UAV itself is equipped with the system that it will help the UAV to avoid obstacles and to fly safely. Mr. Mazen, yes, okay, now I understand. We have different types of drone. We have also fixed wing and multi-rotors. I will show you now. We have not only the multi-rotors drones, the quad and the hexa, we have the fixed wing also. 2 types of fixed wing that can do. Let me play for you a video just for you to show you also the fixed wing that we have. I will play the video for you. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video for the VTOL model of our UAVs, and I will give you the exact models that can help you to really understand what's released overseas from our UAVs, because we have a lot of models of UAVs, but what's released overseas, almost 8 models, I will show you after moments. But I need to check first my audio, my voice now is clear, because I'm not 100% sure if my voice is clear after playing the video or not. You're welcome. So you're able to hear me clear? You can hear me clear? Okay, thank you. So if we will say we have multiple payloads options, that they are having intelligence algorithm, artificial intelligence based algorithm that can do people recognition, can do automatic number plate recognition, and also you can switch between the payloads. You can have one aircraft, so it will be one aircraft and different payloads. So one aircraft you will purchase with different payloads that will give you the chance to maneuver with the payloads itself. You don't have to have one aircraft with one payload and another aircraft with another payload. You can have only one aircraft with different payloads. And we have the flexibility of having multiple UAV management, that you can as an example, you can manage in a very complex environment. And for the networking module, as I mentioned before, we have the 4G and the 5G option. So you will be able to have a very long distance video transmission. Of course, the distance will be based on how far the UAV can go. So as an example, if it can go to 10 kilometers, if you are relying on Wi-Fi video transmission, you will be having issue, especially if there is high jamming or high noise around that can interfere with your video transmission. So for the 5G video transmission is it is very stable and very reliable to consider. As platform advantage, you will be having image and trajectory tracking. So you will be able also to have a track on your platform, that you will be able to track, to have a drawing for trajectory for each and every UAV. So I will try to play now a video that will explain about the platform and how easy it is to manage the UAVs from the platform itself. I will try to play it. If I can't, I can share on the page later on. So now we have a chance to use a multi-band frequency, 1.4, 2.4, 5.1, and 5.8 bands. And also you are having the chance for day and night surveillance. As I explained before, the payloads, most of the time it's not only one lens, it's up to 3 lenses: thermal, optical, and laser finder lens. For the flight control itself, we have a very high reliable navigation system, GPS with different satellite options, and also we have a very accurate positioning module that it is based on RTK module that will give you a positioning accuracy up to centimeters of accuracy. And also flight attitude itself, not altitude, it's attitude, that will give you very accurate control over the altitude and speed and maneuver and so on. And also we have route planning option, that you can plan the route of the UAV itself, and then here you go, you can just click start and the UAV will follow the route that you already planned, and then finish the task and then get back from the same route or the other route that you already planned before. And we provide multiple safety flight support that will give you the chance to handle the UAV very easy. Out of control protection, the UAV having the out of control protection, which is mainly if the UAV lost the control signal or lost the GPS signal, or the UAV will operate in the out of control protection mode. It will return again to the position 0 or the origin 0. And also we have active safety system that is based on infrared obstacle avoidance, and also on which is millimeter wave radar, that it can give the operator or the UAV itself the chance to operate day and night with no issue at all, even if the vision is not clear. Even the vision is not clear. So smart battery or smart power that will give you a protection against low battery and against overcharge and so on. And electric fencing option, that you can draw electric fence or draw geofence on the platform, so to make sure that the UAV will never cross this geofence as a way of protection. And even because most of the operator of UAV is afraid about losing, one of the propeller of the UAV itself. As an example, you have hexacopter UAV, and one of the motors or one of the blades itself broken, so the operator will be afraid or will having a concern about the stability of the UAV itself. We are having a protection for this, so the UAV itself can manage to fly in a stable way, even there is a broken propeller. And also the health state detection, the UAV itself can report about what's going on to the platform. So this also can be reporting about the vision system status and battery system. A lot of feedback you will be getting from the UAV for you to make sure that your investment, which is flying investment, is safe. Low power protection, which is very easy to understand. If the UAV is having a low power issue, it will also return back to origin or point 0. And this is one of the important parts of the inspection solution, which is the docking station. Docking station is a very important part, which you will be having the hangar itself and the communication module that will give you the chance to operate the UAV autonomously by having this docking station. It will give you automatic takeoff and landing precisely, and also it will give you automatic charging option for the UAV itself. You don't have to unplug the battery and or swap the battery. You will be having the automatic charging option from the docking station, and also it will perform specific or implement specific tasks for you. And even if you're not connected to, after you finish configuration, you're not connected to the docking station will handle the UAV for days and weeks and months. And also you will be having the remote management for the UAV tasks, especially when it comes to that you are having multiple locations and multiple docking stations. all you have to do is just configure the docking stations and upload the tasks. Docking stations will take it from there and will handle the UAVs. And of course, its docking station, it has an integrated design that it will protect your investment or your UAVs from the environment. As an example, if there is a storm or something wrong, the docking station, it has its unique hardware. It will measure the wind speed, it will measure the humidity, it will measure the temperature. So everything will be reported to the docking station, and the docking station can decide if it's okay, you know, for the UAV to go to execute the task, or it's not, and it will report you back that weather is not good and the UAV shouldn't, you know, execute the task, and the task will be delayed. Yes, Mr. Mazin, docking station support 5G communication, yes. So those are the product family of the, as I told you, 8 models released overseas. Of course, we have more than this, and this is the latest released model. We have the X400 series and X400K, X400 2T series, and X400 the 40 series, and those family which the flight time will be fluctuating between 30 minutes up to 40 minutes and so on. And we have the X720. All those are quadcopters. We have also the hexacopter 1 model, which is X1550 series. And why I'm saying series, because there are different models under the same series, but those are the main models, 8 models that we have as a UAV option. And when it comes to long range, we have the VTOL models, 3 hours, 4 hours, and can be more than this. And I think you saw the video, and you will like you like it already, the how it works. Payloads, we have a lot of more than this. We have more than this, but this is just an example for the payloads. We have the optical 4K gimbal camera, and we have the pure thermal gimbal camera. So 1 optical and 1 thermal. This is 2 options. And we have the 3-lens gimbal. It's a thermal, optical, and laser ranging, which is up to 1.5 kilometers. The visible or the optical lens here is 4 megapixel, 40x optical zoom, and we have a very high quality image coming from the thermal camera. By the way, 640 by 512 is a very nice thermal camera, because thermal cameras, not like optical cameras, goes with 4 megapixel, 5 megapixel. Thermal cameras, the best one you can get commercially, it's almost 1.2 or 1 megapixel resolution. So it's very expensive module. And also we have the 4K gimbal that it is equipped with artificial intelligence, can do people recognition, automatic number plate recognition, which is 8 megapixel resolution module with 40x optical zoom. And as I told you, we have different models for the gimbal. We have the this is dual lens, and we have the broadcasting gimbal. By the way, we have more than this according to the your project. If you want to do 3D modeling, we have the 3D modeling module payload. If you want to do temperature measurement, we have. But this is just an example of different payloads that you can switch. You know, you can have 1 aircraft and switch between the payloads. The platform, as a multifunctional platform, can provide you with video surveillance, equipment monitoring, remote control, and even you can fly and you can execute the flight, the aircraft tasks from the platform itself, and you can manage the docking station from the platform. So I hope I was helpful, and I was clear when I was explaining about this. I would like to thank you so much, for listening, and inshallah next week we will discuss about the anti-drones, the safety solution or the anti-drone solution that we have in Dahua, that you can fight, the UAVs and drones with. It's also part of physical security. Inshallah, next week we will dedicate half an hour to discuss about it. Thank you so much for listening, and I will play another video for you, and I hope to see you next week, inshallah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mazen. Thank you, Technomina, and thank you all.
To Dahua AIoT Network World. Here you can access an integrated, quick, efficient, and secure network solution that combines CCTV and IT networks. All in cloud. Make your business